drums, Janis Joplin, they all hung out down there, so I'm not going to go to a spot where I think they probably sat, but at the very least had a chat about the meaning of life. Don't you? Look. There. There, look. This is where they probably hung out. They probably banged their drums here at some point, but that's an area there. Your incense. Look, incense corners. Nice. Look, little door. Look at this. Doorway. Look at that. In here. Nice doorway plant. No neighbours, no problems with neighbours. That's really nice. Certain parts of London, you probably pay $250,000 for that. Got one there. Lots of little areas to hang your bongs and pop your lava lamps. Just, you know, living the off the grid nomad land and all that malarkey. Petrifying though if it fell on you, wouldn't it? He looks so fucking kind. I want to be his friend. Oh, the many faces. Yeah, they went down there too. About this huge car park on the beach, but I tell you what, just walking around the tree just there, the hippie tree, look, even in the car park there's Janis Joplin giving it some. Hippies get a bad name, I think. Hippies get a bad press. I forgot to say for hippies, even angry hippies, I mean, no, vandals in sandals, even angry hippies, alright, they're alright. I mean, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Steal your yucca plant or something, aren't they? Oh look, if you see turtles on the beach. See me on the beach,
God.
They actually have turtles here. The Matala turtles.
Look at the caves, look where people live.
Oh look, we have to go and explore.
It's so beautiful, look at the sea. We're going to have some breakfast and then we're going to go for a bit. And this is a really nice, yeah. They do avocado toast and smoothies and pancakes.
Where are they? Oh, there. There's subs. We're in a sort of hippie. I'm avoiding everyone. Hippie.
Here I am.
Hippie. Oh yeah. What is that? That's Goji. Goji? Is that Goji?
Well, it is lovely here.
Very windy.
Cocktail. Gorgeous cocktail which we're having on the beach. It's windy, but the wind is hot. Desert wind.
Libyan wind.
We're in the sea for about a solid hour, weren't we? It's so buoyant. And Mark and Paddy and Kiki were all really clever. Just there. I'm shooting myself first. I thought, how am I going to lifeguard them? But oh my God, it's just gorgeous here. This is the place to visit. Come here, not where we were. We were just saying this area here, which is really nice with all the kind of murals on the floor, lots of bars. Very like, I don't know if you can hear me because of the southern Libyan wind. It's very like Venice Beach in LA. Some very cool shops, very windy though. I'm getting up to a point up here, it looks like a market. Saying it's so vibey here. It really is like a labyrinth of. We've just come through this huge marketplace. It's like Camden Market in the sun, but with a kind of LA laid-back Santa Monica vibe. But see that nice square? See all of that? Lovely, isn't it? Lots of pokey little shops, all kind of trading on the kind of spliffed out your head kind of moniker.
The sea looks beautiful.
Very relaxed.
It's really nice. We could go to the. Oh, we should have come in early. But actually, we've got 2 whole days.
Which is what I'm doing.
It'll be enough.
Yeah,
Don't do
I'm
that.
thinking, why didn't we come right at the beginning? There's SpongeBob. We did. We knew about it from the very beginning. We thought about it. We suggested that we'd come earlier.
This restaurant is recommended everywhere.
Okay.
Gianni's family.
Oh look, Tommy Matala.
The kids love it here.
None of their stuff blows off.
I was just thinking exactly the same. They know exactly how to deal with the elements that they bring.
Oh, look at this corner.
Oh, so cool. Oh my god, look at this. I mean, just look at this.
Fish nets.
See this one?
It's looking at you, Nads.
I love that.
We deserve this pain. My body.
God, it's dangerous.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh, don't be afraid. It's the final night in Crete. It's the final night in Matala. Mum, you finally met someone your own height.
Yeah.
Yay.
Isn't it funny though how chihuahuas can look on a
I don't know, pavement,
on,
dime,
on a sixpence and
on a
look,
sixpence.
and look suddenly very vicious. You can see that they could suddenly go.
It's because they believe they're the wolves.
Yeah, you know, like the ones do on Maddie's.
Yeah. I'm not going to say my fact again because I say it every time we talk about chihuahuas.
They're the nearest dog related to wolves.
In terms of their internal mechanics. Yeah. So we've got literally 18 minutes until the sun disappears over the horizon. So are you finding all your hippie history being resurrected and reignited?
Mark, the simple answer to that, the truthful answer to that
No.
is, well, no, I was supposed to say no, but I can't remember.
Well, then in that case, it probably is. I just said, do you want to go to the hippie caves tomorrow? And she said no. She said, well, mind you, to be honest, I don't think she could.
No, so one just has to, decide in advance one's limitations. But,
Would you have liked to have lived in a cave, Mum, when you were a hippie?
no.
Were you a Janis Joplin fan?
Do you know what? Ish.
We've only got 15 minutes now.
But I didn't know anybody who was a huge Janis
Cat Stevens fan?
Joplin. No.
No.
Well,
What were you a fan of as a hippie?
everything else.
What was there?
Lots of Jimi Hendrix. Loved Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix. He used to attach acid to his temples under his sweatbands that he wore.
It doesn't surprise me.
And it used to sweat straight into the
It doesn't
temple.
surprise me.
Yeah.
I was thinking that was happening as I was watching.
Anyway, I'm slightly doubtful that we're going to make it in time for the sunset. This is a lovely tree though here to eat beneath. Where have they gone? They've gone far ahead. So you haven't been into Matala properly
No, I haven't.
with all of the kind of murals on the floor.
Whoa. Well, no, I've seen that.
No, you haven't.
No, I haven't.
No, you really haven't.
I haven't, guys.
You saw the start of it, but not the end of it.
So the start, but not the end.
So do come here. Ignore what all the guidebooks say. There are a few coaches at a certain point in the day, but they all
it's
go home.
charming, sweet.
Yeah, but and you haven't seen
Not
it.
pretentious.
You haven't seen it.
No, but you get the atmosphere.
You get the atmosphere. There you go, guys. There's the sunset just bursting
It's
through.
so stunning. Cast this golden light.
Cast the golden light on the hippie tree
And the hippies
with the guys with the dreads just hanging by the hippie tree.
bathed in
Hippiness.
hippiness and golden sun.
Happy hippie.
Golden sunset.
Do you think hippies are happy?
They
By and
certainly
large?
were.
Yeah.
I don't know whether
There's the moon.
the fact that none of their plans came to fruition. Mind you, they didn't have any plans, did they?
That was the whole point of being a hippie, wasn't it?
Yeah,
No plans.
no plans.
Yeah. Right, come on.
Did I come this way earlier?
You know,
Oh.
we're just going this way to get to the place that we had our
Oh,
brunch in.
whoa.
Oh, sun's setting over the shiny reflective hoods of cars.
Now you sounded just like them, your grandfather.
Yeah.
Who, when people were waxing lyrical about Muddyford,
Well,
used
once
to
you
say
get
it's a
past-
glorified car park.
Well, it is, and once we get past the cars though, it's beautiful, so
Of course.
let's get a crack on.
I can't down here.
You can, Mum, you can. You can go faster than you think with your funny little legs. At least we've got this for you though, isn't this nice?
isn't it? Gorgeous.
Diving conscious like a dream. You and me. Little by little we're drowning down. Little by little the tide is rising. Little by little we're drowning down. Little by little the tide is like these frozen melodies.
Mum, I'm going to buy you some.
But the thing is, I probably
Just
have
not
bought
with
it.
Frida Kahlo on it.
Oh no, where is Frida?
She's there. What is the Frida Kahlo thing? Mum, just tell us quick. Tell the subs.
Yes, yes.
Tell the Frida Kahlo thing.
She was a woman who stood for herself and who triumphed against adversity in a totally male.
Dominated, yeah,
misogynistic-
Diego Rivera,
Yeah.
misogynistic.
Misogynistic culture.
We just chuck all the same words in the same blender and they all come out.
Yeah, but they're true.
They're true, they're true, they're true.
There's a representation of her.
I think the monobrow is a little bit too fictionalised now.
I think
Her
that,
monobrow wasn't quite so mono.
no, but the monobrow now has become quite fashionable, I think.
Does it denote
They're
something?
athletes, aren't they?
What does it denote,
It
Mum?
denotes somebody full of vim and vigour and with a great determination.
And a metal spine.
She had everything wrong with her. She was knocked over by a bus.
That's right, I know.
It does remind me of
Where does it remind you of?
Barcelona off the Ramblas.
Barcelona off the Rambla.
Doesn't it you?
It does a bit. Where have they gone?
This is the thing, if you don't keep up with them, you're lost.
Bloody hell. Where are they? Isn't it a lovely hubbub?
It's a lovely...
Do you love the hubbub?
Do you mean hubbub or hub? Yeah, hubbub. Hubbub.
What else do I mean?
Hubbub.
Hubbub, yeah.
It's a lovely hubbub.
It's a lovely hubbub.
Hubbub.
The hubbub's lovely.
Oh, look at this dog.
Oh, hello.
Look at this dog.
Hi, mate. How's it going? Oh, must be Miss Toffee.
Oh no, and me.
I hope she stopped attacking Lee. As you can see, my hair won't calm down. It just keeps getting frizzier
that's lovely.
and blonder and frizzier and blonder. Oh, look, Mum, look. Look, we're walking on art. Walking on art, Mother.
Oh, I like those. I like that one.
There's the moon. Frida Kahlo is everywhere, Mum. She's ubiquitous. Look, pandas. Pandas. Look, this is Frida Kahlo as well. Hey.
Very pretty, thank you.
Look at the water. Look ahead.
Oh wow. Oh, it's beautiful.
Look at that. Look at the caves.
Where's the cage?
To the right.
Can we see? Oh wow. Oh, that's pretty.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, I love it.
Boat. See the boat?
To infinity and beyond.
So, Mum, how was your final night out?
I had ice cream, it was really delicious.
Oh, good.
And chicken, and it was lovely.
I had my first and last fish, and it was a bit disappointing, if I'm honest. It didn't live up to the fishes of my youth. There we go.
It's ambience though, isn't it?
It's like being in a film, on a film set. and be hippies for a bit now. We're going up to the caves, just to the right of the beach. Yeah, you can't walk barefoot on this beach. It completely burns your toes. Burns your toes. In fact, it's burning through my sandals.
Yeah.
Ow.
I read that in one of the
What?
guidebooks that will burn you even
Yeah.
through flip-flops.
Really hot. So we're walking along this. So I'm going to turn you around and show you what we're heading towards. Very like Petra in Jordan,
So beautiful, isn't it?
isn't it?
It gives off such a strong vibe, bracing.
You're talking about the caves or me?
That's your bum.
My bum. Okay. There's an entrance. There's an entrance that looks like Checkpoint Charlie in Berlin, doesn't it? It's like getting through to the Gaza Strip. I reckon these are all the trees that Joni Mitchell and all the hippies just hung around.
People gather around because it's so hot.
Yeah, look, natural shade. I wonder if these were here when the hippies were here.
Should we just take a moment and look and see? Does it look as blue as it does through my glasses?
Pretty blue.
God, I feel like I'm on Passport to the Sun again. Welcome. Welcome to Matala. Matala Cave. These rocks are a nightmare. Don't film and walk.
Oh,
Wow, it's already wonderful up there.
beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Beautiful.
It's like a scene from Star Wars.
So these caves are originally tombs. Is that
These
right?
were originally Roman tombs, well,
Minoan.
Minoan, and then Roman tombs where they would...
Ah,
What?
is that a drone?
No, it's a fence. Electric fence.
No. There.
Oh yeah,
not
no,
a
it is a
fence.
drone. Yeah, you're right, it's a drone. Whoa, look at that.
I've got a sixth sense about drones, having been attacked by one.
See if I can get it on camera. Yeah. There it goes. So, yeah. Minoan, then Roman. They reckon they were Roman tombs. There's a bigger doorway here. To cool bodies. Which, if you think about it, it's so hot, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Apparently one of them is called Brutopius or something, because Brutus came and visited more often than others. Oh,
Nervous.
oh look.
I mean, they wouldn't have had a surveyor in, would they?
No.
You can't just knock bloody great big holes in something without it falling down.
Oh my god.
Ah! Mark!
Don't
Don't!
make too much noise.
No, stop. It could easily fall down.
Your voice.
That German guy will finally tell me everything.
So yeah. So Minoans, Romans, lepers. Lepers were here.
God, imagine you've got... And the sad thing is about leprosy, they now say it wasn't nearly as
Deadly.
contagious. No, as contagious
Yeah.
as people thought. I wonder if I should take my shoes off. How
You
hot is
could
it?
just go the easier route.
Not a very mountain goatee.
You know, aren't you? Wow. A little. Oh my lord. Wow. See why it's cool in here?
Yes. So before there were tombs, were they places to hide from the heat and live?
I guess, yeah, people just inhabited them.
And then the hippies lived in here.
When the hippies came in the 60s, yeah. And Joni Mitchell was one of the primary ones.
Cat Stevens.
Yeah, but
Right
Joni
on.
Mitchell's written most about it.
Yeah. There's a famous lyric. I'm not a massive Janis Joplin fan, but there's a lyric of hers about Matala Bay on the toilet block.
I'll show you it. But, yeah, look.
Absolutely dripping in sweat.
Hey, mate.
Yeah.
I know. Sorry.
Do a photo. You've got to do a photo through that hole. Wait.
Hello. Could set up home here, babe. This would go for a good $250,000 in London.
Yeah, it would. No parking now, that's it.
So yeah. Joni Mitchell met her boyfriend Carey here. She said it got a bit too hippie in 1971. That everyone was wearing loincloths and walking around naked.
Oh God, got a bit weird. Pervs. Don't forget, hippies can be pervs too.
Oh God, tell me about it. Yeah, hippies can be total pervs. They justify their perviness by being hippies.
I was just thinking about all the things that often come out, all the comments that often come after one of our films, and it's going to be hippies can be perverts too. That's what everyone's going to be. This is a nice one. I like this one.
Yeah, this is nice.
I want to live here.
Free love suited a lot of men.
This is the one I like. Oh,
look, tombs.
What is it about?
Ah, check this out, guys.
That doesn't look safe, Mom. It's hanging on by a thread.
This bit's really creepy.
It's like beds. This is like where aliens will have landed. This is like something from Alien. Why haven't people thought about whether this was aliens? Huh?
So this is our room for our final night of the holiday, because we've got a late flight. So we're all gonna settle down in here for the night. Yeah.
Like this one. Look at this one. Wow. Whoa. So low, imagine them all sitting around. I just get worried it would fall on me.
Oh, exactly. And like I said, you can't just crack into a rock without something falling down.
Wow, that's a great shot. So do you think Joni Mitchell hung out in here?
I'm being followed by moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. Leaping and hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow.
I heard a crack. Heard a crack. This one.
Lost. So how many, what did she say, Joni, how many people were living here then?
No, she just said they got cleared out by the military junta,
Really?
the police. Got too angry about how free loving it all was. Look at that. I think they were aliens at first, maybe. Yeah, I'm spotted. I think they're aliens for sure.
I'm going to go back now. I'm not going to go right up to the top.
Okay. Yeah,
These look very beautiful.
this is amazing.
You do have the sense though that it could all just
Collapse. It's a bit like it's like an incredibly big sandcastle that could crumble at any point.
Yeah, I think if you come here, don't miss out on coming to have a look. Definitely worth
€4 to get
You
in.
might lie on the beach going, oh, I must go and have a look at
Yeah.
those caves. I must go and have a look at them.
Go and have a look at them.
Maybe don't do it at 1 o'clock because it's
Yeah.
fucking hot.
Okay.
But do them.
I'm going to have a little bit more of a explore if that's all right. I'll see you down there.
All right, I love you.
Love you.
Hang on, can you just tap my foot down?
Yeah. It is punishing 33 degrees heat here. It's ludicrous. Oh, now I'm going to try. Oh, wow. This. I literally can't see what I'm filming, so hopefully I'm getting some of this. So I'm going to go into here. Literally can't see anything on the screen, so I hope you're enjoying this. I'm trying to move like a mountain goat to try and get shots for you. Wow. See, I'm of the opinion, and you could call this I don't think it's conspiracy theories. I'm of the opinion that perhaps earliest manifestations of man, I think that humans were the extraterrestrials that landed on this planet. And all these early sort of settlements and areas and ways in which that we live, pyramids, Minoan temples, Aztecs, all that kind of stuff. I think all of that was our attempt to make this home. And the reason so many of those structures and temples and, as I say, pyramids and Aztec pyramids and Stonehenges, they were all, in a sense, geared towards the stars, weren't they? They all point towards the stars. They all have some star-like reference. And so maybe it was us having landed here and us kind of trying to reach back to wherever it was we'd come from. That's my feeling. I mean, there is the biological link that's missing, isn't it? Isn't it? The Darwinian link that's missing. There's the beach. And then doesn't look very stable, does it? It's a bit weather beaten. Lads, the hippies got driven out of here in the 70s because the few locals that there were here thought this is a bit too much, it's a bit too free living and free loving and all that kind of stuff. But Joni Mitchell wrote a song called Carrie, and it's based upon a guy that she said when she first met him, he exploded out of a kitchen, having cooked something in his kitchen, and the explosion threw him out onto the beach, and that was his entrance into her life. And if you go to the song Carrie as in Kerry Mulligan, the lyrics there are all about Matala and living in the caves and having tar on your feet and all that kind of stuff. And it's a nice detail to have Joni Mitchell kind of hanging around out here, living the hippie lifestyle. You know the architect Gaudi, Barcelona? It's like walking around a real Gaudi. Aliens or not, whatever they weren't tall. Special ones. I always haven't seen these somewhere before. Very high up. Could be a good sign. I think the aliens have been here quite recently. Found evidence, look. It's the end of the row. It's the end of the row. Got dangerous rope, dangerous rocks just above us. It all reminds me of Petra and Raiders of the Lost Ark. I love it. I love it. Really see the hippies coming out of the caves and getting naked under these olive trees.
Ew. live in
wind tunnel.
and then we're in shaded area.
You're in windsock.
Look, this could take off.
Literally.
We should patent
Nobody
this.
could take off.
It does get a bit windy in the afternoon here, that's what I'm saying.
And here are the lyrics from Carey. Here, look.
Crazy there. We were getting like desert winds, weren't we, Mark, from
I
Libya?
mustn't suddenly think I'm holding my GoPro because I was about to go underwater then.
We just did a little live for in the members area. I was actually, my teeth were starting to chatter. I was getting cold. In 34 degrees, Di. Say hello to Di.
Right, Mark. Oh, look at you on your podium with your stripy top. You looking forward to getting back, Mum?
Yeah.
Very windy.
We've got our flight tonight. I think this is the nicest last day we've had because we've had the beach, we've had lunch, we've had pool time, and then Mark's got a long drive now. Then hopefully all will be all right with the flight, and then we'll see everyone tomorrow.
Yeah, let's have one last look at the sun.
It's the first time I've had on my own, really. The last couple of days, I'm in a lift, a weird lift, in our funny little hotel. We are saying goodbye. Goodbye, Matala Bay.
So guys, we're just coming through Iraq. They gave her the knife back. So Nanny Di has got a knife in her hand luggage for some reason. Thank you. I've just been told not to be filming in there. I was just told not to film in there, but Nanny Di had a knife in her bag.
Yes, they pulled her bag and they said knife, and she said, I haven't got a knife. And I go, yes, you have. She said, oh yes, love, I've got a knife. I mean, she's obviously nicked a knife from the hotel.
She said knife. I said absolutely not. And then I suddenly thought, oh my God, I didn't think what it could be.
Why did you have a knife, Mum?
It's a kitchen knife from the first place
Why?
we were in. Because I took it down to my room to open the lid with a vacuum in the lid. And then it must have got caught up with all my pencils.
Nicked a knife.
Weird.
It's so weird.
Good old fashioned weird.